Okay, guys, this is kind of an urgent request. I need all of anyone who can help me to help me. All right. All these various things I'm showing, all these various things that jury is putting together, and all but the indicted and unindicted babies. What I'm noticing here, and someone is helping me too. Someone is giving some really good comments. Is that we're starting to see a pattern here. Okay, it's not me. Someone else is pointing this out to me too, and I'm agreeing with him. What I'm seeing here is that Brewery will kind of take a dig at the radiographer at Countess of Chester, take a dig at maybe a little bit at the transport team, maybe not showing up at a certain time, maybe a dig at pharmacy about gentamicin, take a little dig here and a little dig there. I'll even take a little bit of dig at his own obstetrics department, maybe that they should have done something, maybe not done things like delayed cord clamping, or maybe not have this certain resuscitative equipment in the delivery room. But what is he not doing? He is not questioning why these babies, or not these babies, excuse me, why these beyond high risk mothers are coming to the Countess of Chester to deliver. I mean, we're talking end diastolic, absent end diastolic flow things in the umbilical cord, meaning the blood flow to these umbilical cords. I mean, we're talking, that's critical stuff. And again, I'm not an obstetric nurse, maternity nurse, or neonatal nurse, but I do remember when I did my chart auditing, if you had that type of a thing where you had a severe restriction of blood flow in your umbilical cord, those moms were put in the antenatal unit for weeks before they delivered. Multiples. Rarely did these moms just walk in and deliver. Often they were in the hospital for weeks. Again, multiples. And I'm seeing diabetic moms, type 1 and type 2 diabetic moms. Look at the triplet moms. I mean, the fact that the triplet mom, they all shared one placenta, baby O and P. Again, so, and I'm thinking here, what's going on with Liverpool Women's Hospital? What we do know about them is that they had a high amount of their budget during this time was spent on claims. Also, again, I can remember hearing this in America. All the maternity scandals were coming to light in around 2009, 10, and also during this era too. So I'm going with the theory here, okay? That maybe someone behind the scenes that we have not heard of, certain obstetricians were pushing for Countess of Chester Hospital to take on all of these moms as a way to decrease the risk that hospital would have. Again, could they also, they're friends with Bill the Bastard Yaxel, putting pressure on him in order to get him to put pressure on Brewery to accept the babies too. And again, there's some sort of an obstetric issue here going on at Liverpool Women's Hospital. And what I did was I Googled some of the bigwigs who were during this time. Again, does anyone recognize this guy by the name of Andrew Weeks? He was a big wig. Look at all that he did. And again, another guy, Mr. Umber Agarwal. Again, okay, so I'm Googling things. Let me show you what else that I'm Googling. Here is Andrew Drakely, who was a specialist in fertility. Remember, they needed to keep their numbers down below 10%. As far as multiples, if you have a fertility clinic, you don't want a lot of multiples. You want a lot of singleton pregnancies because obviously with multiples you have problems. Again, was this guy doing anything? Again, I don't know, but I need you all to help me look at this and see where these names are. And there's Andrew Weeks again too. Now, this is a big, huge thing here. What this is, look at the Cheshire Merseyside Clinical Networks. That was part of that transport thing. Regional guideline for preeclampsia. Many of these moms, especially the multiples, okay, were at extremely high risk of developing something called preeclampsia. And here is this guideline about the management of preeclampsia. And this was 2015, reviewed in 2017. Who did this? Umber Agarwal. All right. Again, let's see what else I found here. And again, he was, why was he in the Octagon maternity review? Again, okay, guys, if you can do any FOIAs, anything, or if any of these names are ringing a bell, they don't ring a bell to me. And are they hiding behind the scenes and basically staying in the closet and letting Bill Yoxall take some of this from them too? Something about Liverpool Women's Hospital, I don't know. It's just, it's my nurse got with me, okay? So, again, think of all the scandals that were going on back then, all these maternity scandals. That made international news coming out. And these guys knew that this stuff was coming down the pipeline before it hit the things. Who's pulling the strings at Liverpool's Women's Hospital in the obstetrics, gynecological, and fertility things? So, any help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.